want to talk about my Aptera journey. And while I think EVs are the way to go, to be honest, I guess the EVs that are out there, none of them really inspired me that much until Aptera came along. And when I saw what this vehicle is likely to do and what it represents, I put in a pre-order right away. And the thing I think is so awesome about Aptera is they took a first principles approach toward making a very efficient vehicle that can take the best of electric transportation and I think make it actually fairly practical. Unlike most other, well, like really all other EV manufacturers that basically took a gas car paradigm and electrified it. So what is the big deal for me with the electric car is what I call, it's not range anxiety, it's time anxiety. I mean, you know, the amount of time you have to spend charging is a concern. And in fact, I don't even like spending the 5 minutes in the gas station filling up my gas cars. I mean, what's so awesome about Aptera is that it gives you 40 miles a day doing nothing. You don't even have to think about putting a plug in the car. That's appealing to me. And I only live like 3 miles from my work, so I probably never need to charge this up just to go to work and back. So that's appealing to me. Yeah, it's time anxiety. And the other thing too I like about Aptera is that well, they talk about the right to repair, but I think the electric cars is so much simpler that I'm hopefully right to repair basically means I don't need to repair it often, so that saves you time there. Won't have to do oil changes and replacing this fluid and checking spark plugs and all this other stuff, all the complexes go with gas cars. All that's out the window. And the other thing I think that no one talks about, but this is an issue I think, is that it's going to be good for people's health too. And I'm not talking about eliminating gas pipe emissions. I'm talking about all the time you're going to save not snacking while you're at the charging station. And there's a guy named Roman who has a YouTube channel called TFL, and he admitted, he said that ever since reviewing EVs, he's gained 10 pounds because he's just basically snacking while these things are charging. So it's going to be good for your health too. So now, as to why I went with the accelerator program, well, I'm almost 67 years old, and you know, I'm probably having the best years of what's left of my life ahead. So I'd like to get my car sooner, and so this was an opportunity, and I kind of jumped at it. And also, I want to help the company get the cars out sooner. There is nothing like this that's being made or proposed to be made by anybody. I know a couple European companies looked into solar cars, and I guess neither of them worked out. But even if they had, you know, it'd be years before they come here because they'd be dealing with the European market. The other thing I think is so cool is that this company's in Carlsbad, California. It's like in my back, well, almost my back door. I'm in the LA area, so you know, I like the idea that my car company is actually where I live, as opposed to being in some faraway land that basically doesn't exist in my geography. So anyway, this is what I see as what I love about Aptera. Now, as far as I don't know, describing this one word, I don't know if one word could describe this, but for me, it's heavenly. So you've got my Aptera sticker. So I think about you guys all the time, and I say, go Aptera. I want to see you guys succeed. And thank you for listening.